Donald Trump hates private banks that masquerade as government agencies. This is Ted Maxter from Ted Max News, and the news came out today that Donald Trump thinks that he fired Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. Now, I'm not sure of the legalities of this because I think Congress has to have something to do with this. But I guess maybe he sent a note saying that he wants her to be fired. So when he boasts that he fired her, I'm not sure if this has actually happened. However, this brings up an important point that many of you don't realize. The Federal Reserve is not a government agency. It is a private bank. They just put federal in it to make it sound like it's involved with the government. The government, unfortunately, doesn't have that much sway over what the Federal Reserve does because, again, it's a private bank. We can, see that the president will nominate the new Federal Reserve chairman, but it's from a list of people that the Federal Reserve gives to the president. So pretty much they do their thing with little input from the government. This may be better than what was originally intended, which was that Congress was supposed to run the monetary stuff for the United States. Unfortunately, it's not truly constitutional the ways we have it set up now. Now, I want to explain to you why the Federal Reserve is nearly a Ponzi scheme. It's not quite as bad as a Ponzi scheme, but it has elements. So just pretend that there is a island with 11 people on the island, and they need money for commerce so they can all trade with each other. And one of the people on that island of 11 people is actually the banker. And so he prints up money and he loans each person on the island $100. So everybody in the island has been loaned $1,000 at 10% interest. So at the end of the year, the banker is owed $1,100. Unfortunately, there's only $1,000 in circulation on that island. So where does that $100 come from? You could say that maybe it's going to come from trade with other countries or other islands. Unfortunately, some countries or some islands have a trade deficit with their trading partners. Does that sound familiar? Is there a country that you know of that has a trade deficit with its trading partners? I wonder who that is. Anyway, it's impossible to pay that $1,100 back to the central banker, the private banker of that island, because only $1,000 exists. That's the premise. I've oversimplified it, but just think about that. We will never pay back the Federal Reserve what we owe them. It's impossible. The only thing that could happen is we will tell them that we're just going to wipe the books and start from scratch. I don't know what kind of chaos that would make happen. It could be horrendous, but that's the only way we'll ever pay back what we owe. This is Ted Maxter signing off from beautiful Fair Lawn, Connecticut, wishing you a good night and a good life.